Blind Knight. So this is the Kanan replica from as seen in Rebels, paired with the Goth Master chassis with a crystal chamber. So this is a latest install. Let's go through it. Put the hilt away for now. All right, so this is set up with a Proffi. The Proffi is accessible through this little cover here. Right under there. The cover stays in place through some tabs in the front and through magnets. So that goes there. It does have a built-in 18650 keeppower battery. It's the high drain battery for Neopixel. And I got a Neopixel PCB, that's the stock V3. I believe it's got 16 LEDs. Also down here, we have our kill switch and a 1.3 millimeter recharge port, and then we have our 28 millimeter speaker at the bottom. Let's turn it on.
I am Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
Alright, so lots of accents in here. This thing it tested my cram fu abilities. So it is a dual switch setup. You got one switch here, one switch here. In addition, we have two 3mm LEDs for the control box. We got a green and red, respectively. At the top, I like setting up the PCBs to do some kind of accent sequence when the saber is off. As far as the crystal chamber goes, added a Neopixel PCB up at the top, pointing down. Neopixel PCB here for the crystal, and also another PCB down here for the power gate. Alright, it is equipped with gesture, so that will turn it on. Twisting it will turn it off. So let's get into installing this into the hilt. Alright, as far as installing it, it's going to be very, very much like the TV show, where you're going to have to take this thing apart in 3 pieces. So, if you look inside here, not sure if the camera can get it, but where's the control box? You have your pins right there. There's some plungers for these 2 switches. All right, these are guides. They're going to act as guides for the chassis. And if you look above the actual switches and where the accent lights are, there's a channel here. Those switches, those plungers in the hilt need to go through this channel. This is really the only path it can go in. You go in any other way, it's going to get stuck. And what I'm afraid there, if you go in the wrong way and you twist and you get stuck, you might rip the top part off, or that's probably the only thing that's going to happen. So be careful, make sure that you line it up the right way. But once you go in there, the plungers are going to be in this channel, so you're going to need to use the bottom to get a little grip on it and give it a twist. And that's going to lock the chassis in place and line up the plungers as well. So I'm going to start putting this in. I like, just good habit, to put this in while the chassis is off. If it's on and you accidentally touch the hilts, you're going to short out the whole thing. So just the best practice, keep it off for right now until you get into the channel. So I'm going to push it in, and sometimes you might need to push down on the Proffieboard door. Sorry, on the Proffieboard door here for it to go in all the way. Just kind of push down there. Right now I got stuck because it's probably not going in the channel, so I'm line that up again. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that this is on camera as well. Alright, once I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on.
I am Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
Alright. We're in. this goes all the way in. I can give it a twist. Remember the direction. I'm going to twist this clockwise. You can test it out once it's in that position. Apply enough pressure where you feel it go, but don't overdo it. This is just, this little handle here is on there just with some super glue. So you don't want to break that off. You can test out the buttons. Okay, it's lined up. Now you can put everything together. I have to remove this part. And you can also tighten this and it'll get you less wobble up here. But that's pretty much it. You can see the accent light shining through the control box there. The switches are just tiny little nubs that stick out, which I was really careful to just shave off just as much from the bottom so they work, but it works good. I got all your fonts set up in here.
Kanan Jarrus. Godzilla.
Give you a bonus fonts. And then you'll have all the default Proffi fonts after that.
Rogue Commander. Smooth fuzz. Smooth gray. Smooth Jedi. Team C. I am Kanan Jarrus, Jedi Knight.
Okay. Now getting the chassis out. We're gonna have to do the opposite this time. We're gonna have to remove the emitter. Remove the pommel section. Whoops, apologies there. This time we're gonna give it a twist. We're gonna go counterclockwise. Okay, until it stops. Once it's stopped, go ahead and give it a push from here. It's okay, you can touch the pins. Pull out the chassis there. Okay, it is a snug fit, so just be careful when you're pulling it out. And that's it. All right, really happy with the way it came out. It's a nice design overall. Was a pain in the butt though to put together, so hope you enjoy it.